and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Gabby Golmay with the news today. Let's have a look at today's top stories. 4 participants of National Integration Camp taken ill after having cabbage leaf iromba. And AISF State Council to begin a drive to eradicate child labor in Manipur. Now the news in detail. 4 campers, including 2 girls who are taking part in the National Integration Camp in Imphal, were taken to Jennings Hospital for treatment after they consumed cabbage leaf iromba. The incident happened last night around 8:30 p.m. at the camp being held at Kumalampak, Kangsang. The camp, which started from January 20 and will conclude on January 24, is organized by the Nehru Yuva Kendra, Imphal, under the aegis of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. About 250 campers from 6 states of India are participating in the camp. District Youth Coordinator Nehru Yuva Kendra, Imphal, Y. Laxman said, a dish of cabbage leaf iromba was included as part of dinner last night. The cabbage leaves were purchased from the Quaramban temporary market. Campers from other states did not consume the dish. They did not have any complaint. After some time, after the dinner, 4 of the campers started vomiting, and some other campers who consumed a little of the dish complained of stomach ache. 4 campers, Bhanumati and Sakhenbi from Imphal West and Anil and Rajesh from Imphal East were taken to the hospital. Doctors declared the cause of the sickness of the campers as food poisoning. It is quite fortunate for the state that none of the campers from other states did not face the problem. Laxman appealed to the vegetable vendors not to sell adulterated vegetables that will be harmful to health.
Pagalana wakan honajari adu masi kumba koina mana masingda boyan happy raga masi haksang da soninga oiba posi sing asi saba se koi masi sumda brahane khali aduna masi kumasi akogi market yon biri ba musung posi sing thabiri ba kunkuri mangna masi matang haksang da khanbi raga yang biraga health hazard oiba food da pochi yansin ba masung enosing se thon basi na koi da kai ba bi basing asi masi mutung tholok kana ba koi punamon section bam thoi basi mai thamjaninge asi gi matang da koi food safety officer da koi paujelama koi pija khre ai bon koi langkhat na bhona jagani amasung koi gi Imphal gi si medical officer bi ba doctor da so koi na masi knowledge koi lehanjare.
It may be mentioned here that last year 2 cattle had allegedly died after feeding them cabbage leaves which were purchased from Taubul, Bishnupur district. However, the cabbage farmers had clarified that they did not use any kind of insecticide on their cabbage. As such, death of the cattle had nothing to do with their cabbages. On the other hand, even though the Central Agricultural University and the Food Safety Department had collected samples of the cabbages for an in-depth analysis, they have not made their findings public so far. At the same time, reliable sources informed ISTV that as close coordination between the top officials and the subordinate officials in the Food Safety Department is lacking, there is no progress in any work. Moreover, certain food products that had been seized and banned by the Food Commissioner have allegedly been relaxed and released back in the market by superior officers of the departments in collusion with the companies concerned. MLA D.K. Korungthang yesterday laid the foundation stone of 15 kilometers road which connects Bongmul of Machi Block and Lehau Kul in Chandel district. ADC of Chandel, Lukoisei Zhou, ADC member S. Robin, chief of the village and villagers attend the function held at Bongli Kul. Addressing the function, MLA Korungthang said, no development can be brought about just by establishing a village only for namesake. Villages should cooperate among each other for advancement. He appealed to the people to take advantage of the various schemes provided by the government. Even though children below the age of 14 are prohibited from working in any factory or workplace for earning money under the Child Labor Prohibition and Regulations Act 1986, the trend of employing underage children as labor continues unabated in Manipur. This was stated in a press release issued by All India Students Federation Manipur State Council today. It said a team of AISF went on a drive in Thangal and Pauna Bazar areas and found that a number of underage children were working at various sweet stalls. In this regard, the AISF will start keeping a vigil on the hotels and factories with the objective of eradicating child labor and also help such children getting proper education so that they would become qualified citizens, the Federation said, and appeal to the people to cooperate with the AISF. Sunday Market Street Vendors Welfare Association today organized a social service camp at BT Road and Rup Mahal Tang. The association cleaned up the garbage deposited along the Family Welfare Road and the entire complex of Rup Mahal Tang. Speaking to ISTV News, General Secretary of the association appealed to the street vendors and residents of the Rup Mahal Tang not to discard garbage here and there. Scattered garbage presents not only a dirty scene of Imphal city but also causes diseases to the people. He also drew the attention of the general public to live neat and clean.
One day social service scheme ni ado masi akoina thamjaning badi mayam da masi amora kai singje isana ngaletana IMC na chu oro ama oro loina lokthok ko oraga su nongalaga hekta big ek thanba amot paje ado masi isana sengdokna kanda mafam chan sana thamnaraga amot paje phan phagadra haibagi pandam da khangati social service scheme je pangthok sabani jalta.
High School Block Trinamool Congress Committee held an executive committee meeting yesterday. Vice President of the committee N. Mai Park presided over the meeting, which was attended by active and primary members of the committee and many special invitees. The meeting resolved that Hareshwar Goswami, office bearers, active and primary members of the committee will join AAP. The committee will also conduct a drive for membership of the AAP. Musu Revival Committee has released a statement to immediately stop all practical examinations, symposium, workshops, seminars and course examinations. The committee has earlier appealed to the departments and centers on January 16 to discontinue the examinations, but the exams are conducted in spite of their demand. Manipur will always lead in the field of games and sports if children of both hills and valley are given proper guidance of different types of games and sports from the grassroots level, said MLA Yamthong Haukip. He made the statement today in the opening ceremony of 7-day VPC General Conference cum Sports Meet organized by Vaipai People's Council General held at Hauthong Pai village under Sada Hills district. Altogether, 25 teams from various parts of Sada Hills are taking part in the sports meet. Addressing the opening function, MLA Yamthong said art, culture and games and sports brought laurels to the state and spread its name to the world. He said only thorough games and sports could bring love and unity among all communities living in the state and drew the attention of the authority concerned to give proper guidance to the young players from the grassroots level.
Nangi yung thang na badugo malala dana kopi bangam dredi nang Christian oy bisu kana bulake aduna ekoi punna magasina wakan tamin nasi ꯂꯦꯡꯖꯟ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯁꯣꯠꯊꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯈꯠꯁꯤ.
Before we end, a quick recap on the headlines. 4 participants of National Integration Camp taken ill after having cabbage leaf Iromba. And AISF State Council to begin a drive to eradicate child labor in Manipur. That's all we have for now. Stay tuned for more updates.